Hello everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to our podcast. Okay, so this is the first time that we're doing this podcast. This podcast is actually very light-hearted lah. So at the same time, why we want to come together, these three big men want to come together is actually to share our experience and also at the same time, how we started this journey as a real estate so-called salesperson, and also how we have progressed so far on the ground, and also at the same time to discuss everything and anything about real estate and even our life. So I believe that you will actually enjoy this session together with us. My name is Vincent and he is
David here.
And I'm Don. So I think we are going to do something very like no holds bar type of discussion for this podcast. Right.
The real truth about being a real estate agent.
Yeah. So I hope you really enjoy the podcast together with us. So we actually speak everything out of our mind. No script at all. It's just a certain question that we have actually put it here.
Yeah.
So maybe David, can I ask you how you actually come to real estate?
Well, I think it's really an interesting journey because initially it's really due to job boredom. I was in my previous job, then it's every day, 没日没夜 lah. So you keep doing and then you get this kind of pay.
What's
so
your previous job, bro?
Can say
What can I say?
Okay. I'm actually in the air defense in RSF. Okay, so it's quite a hectic job. Okay, but then I always feel that the rewards is not enough. Okay, so then I explore and then I realized that there's this thing called real estate agent out there. Then I went for the first talk. Last time, the real estate talk. The recruitment, you go in, then they will tell you, wow, how beautiful the picture is. They say, wow, every month I earn more than 5 digits. They go holidays, they stay in big houses and things like that. So I was like, interesting. So I joined. And that's when, last time we have this thing called the ninja agent.
Okay.
Okay.
Same.
Ninja agent means full-timer still doing, part-time here and there you try to close deal. Okay, so my first deal was closed in a very, very interesting way. Okay, it was a door-to-door Abeng flyer.
That was last time when there's no CEA.
Yeah, no CA. So no rules. Also, we have this Abeng flyer. We just throw, then this Malay couple call me, okay, and start to say, hey, want to sell house. So, the interesting thing is when I was selling their house, they call me back and say, hey, I gave exclusive to another person. Well, I have the exclusive.
Okay.
Okay, so they gave, and that one happened to be a money lender.
Ah,
Yeah, so ding
shame,
dong, they sell off, but they still tell me, David, because you serve us, we will still give you your 2%.
Wow.
That's my first deal.
Yes,
Then that's when I see, wow, so beautiful the life.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, this one bo pian.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
That's me. That's how I get started.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe how about you, Don?
I think one thing we three of us have common we are ex-regular. But I think they are all Air Force. I'm Navy. So how I get into this industry, also 误打误撞 Why? Then also no CA I also started out as a ninja agent. So first deal I close. Okay, so today, right? So it's like that on the last time the agency. Today I go at the counter, I pay the money to say that I come into a company. They give me one associate code.
Yep.
Then I don't know how to fill OTP. Actually, everything I also don't know. I only know my friend mother thinking to sell the house. So the same day I go, I say okay. Then I call. I remember 4-liner newspaper, right? 4-liner. We advertise 4-liner. Then next day 17 group come and see it. Then last time is valuation all this one.
Yeah, do first.
But I haven't do. Then they say, never mind, wait. So the whole thing, I think I closed my first deal like within 1 to 2 weeks. Once the valuation come out, these 17 group of people come out, I feel so overwhelmed. Then I don't know what to do. I know how to conduct a viewing, but I don't know what to do. But I think last time is like that. The industry is as such that, especially mentorship. I think
Almost zero.
I know. I tell you, it comes at a price. My first OTP, I don't know how to fill. Everything I don't know. I call my manager, right? He come down 50-50. And I'm a brand new agent, you 70-30 card. Then 50-50 some. Wow, actually, but then I tell myself, very expensive lesson. So I go and print 10 set of HDB OTP. At home, I practice how to fill. I tell myself, I don't want to split this sort of thing to. But this is the hard truth about last time mentorship lah. There is really no mentorship when I started this industry as a ninja agent last time.
Then I think I'm more lucky in terms of that because my mentor is actually Vincent.
I see.
Yeah. So then what happened was, he's really a very, very nice guy. He hand out and then go with you for presentation, help you do closing. So I remember the second time when I was doing OTP, right, this Lao Jiao agent, no, exactly, I don't know how to fill out OTP. Straight away tell me one thing. Hey, David, so closing, you go and fill out the OTP. I was like, wow, xiao liao. Then just nice Vincent was there. Then you know what he said? Okay, David, never mind. You go and do the inventory. Then I said, inventory, easy ma. Then he filled out the OTP for me. Wow, that time I almost spy you, seriously.
No lah, I mean back then, seriously, if you ask me, based on no CEA, there's really a lot of cowboy out there without knowing anything. They will just do to make things happen, which is also not right. So, but I remember they also have courses for you to attend, which is ongoing one.
Yeah lah, everything also must pay ma.
Yeah lah, but it's
everything
ongoing.
pay and pay. You no ever earn money. You keep me ask me pay. Where got money pay?
First, right?
You must let me come. Take money in, I can got money to pay.
But the true fact is what Don said, right? The 50-50 cut. Actually, I heard before. But as a mentor, you are here supposed to guide people, which, no right or wrong. End of the day, it's still a business decision that mentor have to take so that he can leverage on.
You bossiang, your mentor is your sister ma.
Yeah, my mentor is my sister but my first deal, she's not there.
She asked you 50-50.
She won but the thing is, my first deal was actually done by my sister friend who actually guided me also at the same time, because that was my very first deal how I guided this first deal. I still remember I used to play so-called hardware zone forum property. Yeah. So every night I just log in to find client one, to ask people questions, then ask them that if you need any assistance in financial planning in property, right, just let me know. I'll send the Excel sheet to you. I go through a planning review. That was how I gathered my first deal. And this customer of mine, since that day until now, he's still with me. I think probably around 17 years already. So which is actually a very good client also, but it's just that they are not upgrading to another portfolio. So far, they are still staying at their place. But I think they changed two times. The first property I bring them go and buy, which is my also first closing, followed by the second one. So now they are still happily staying there with their two kids. So yeah, I mean these are the joy that I have. I've been a real estate agent now. Okay, so maybe I can ask you again. So what kind of joy you have being a real estate agent?
Actually, to me, I feel that the greatest joy is not really the high commission or the commission that we receive, but it's the happiness that we see in each and every buyer or seller's face when we actually broker the deal to help them to their next move.
You sure, bro?
Sure, seriously. Yes, I work for Com, definitely. But Com beside ma.
That's our salary, ma.
That's our salary. Yeah. But then, the greatest joy is never, this one high com, then I go and chiong. But it's really, when the seller or the buyer, especially buyers, when you actually cater to them and then tell them and advise them accordingly, and this is the great move so that they can actually advance further, I think that's really what is bringing joy to myself. Yeah. And when it happens, then the next move they call you, they say, hey, David, is there? We want to move on again. Yeah, that's the way you help them in the access progression. That's me. Don't
I think for me, right, the hard truth is I started off a very transactional agent. I was, everything is about close, they come, close, they come. So it reached a point in my career, early stage of my career, right, where I start to hit a sudden drop of, I got no recurring clients. And that set me thinking that, is my business model correct? And from there, I decided that no, that's not the way. If you want longevity in this career, right, I think that's not the way that we should move forward to be just a transactional agent. So I made a change in how I treat my clients, how I do everything. And honestly, the greatest joy you have is when your clients put their credential on the line and introduce referrals to you, and they call you back 3, 5, 7 years later to tell you, hey brother, time to meet already, or time to sell. And these are things that I inculcate in my daily life already now, as such that every client I serve, be it just a rental or a big deal. And I believe every one of them, as long as as long as they are my clients, they are my friends, I need to serve them with the same level of service that they deserve. Yeah, that's how I feel lah.
Yeah, I mean, what you say is actually very correct. Even up to today market itself, right? There are still transactional agent. There's nothing wrong because it's a business model. There are also my own objective about this client is always to turn them into a friendship, a relationship lah. That means it's a client to friend. So from there itself, because people really treasure you, that's why they will still find you eventually. They want to change to another portfolio. So this is something that not a lot of agents out there understand this concept. Many of time people just close and move on. That's where like what Don have shared, you will suddenly feel that there is a drop. So what are the things that can be done to maintain this group of clients? So normally what you do? Like to maintain this client, not just like a transactional agent. Okay, do it, bye-bye, 再见.
Okay. Personally, I feel that, okay, whatever I do is this, is we created a business model. Okay, that's very important, I think. And then this business model actually includes maintaining connections with the previous clients. Okay, I have to say, when we make connection, we become friends. Okay, but the friendship does not end on the deal itself. That's me. Okay, I have to say.
But when you say that, it's very easy, ma. So what are the things that actually have you done so that your client will feel that, hey, David is not this kind of agent that take commission and say bye-bye one.
Okay, important thing is, I'm sure all of us got social media, right? My job is always, I will try to add my clients into my social media.
Oh, you don't scare that you add inside, they say that you earn big buck.
It's okay because I'm helping them. To me, is this, as long as I'm helping the person, okay, the money side is what I deserve. Okay, so they are actually happy for me when they see my achievement.
This one clever, you know why not? Because he posts, right, as long as he want to expand his organic group of referral of friends in Facebook or IG. So he add his client, right? The client put a like there, then the friend.
Yes, but this is not only that connection that I'm doing. The next thing I'm doing is, every time is their birthday, because Facebook will prompt, unless that one put fake birthday lah. But then Facebook will prompt. So what I do every morning is I wake up, I'll just open up. Okay, then on the Facebook, I'll do a, hey, happy birthday. I'll also text them. So this is something that I will make them remember me. Yeah, so eventually, when they want to sell house again, then you see my consistent posting. You see that this person actually, greet you on my birthday, New Year Day, and don't know what other days. Then they will say, hey, okay, the next person I want to buy or sell, probably I'll still look for David himself. That's what I do.
Don, do the same thing like what you do. Morning, say hello.
Drink beer lah. You go and
No lah.
Or go and drink beer with people.
I
say
think
hello,
most
coffee.
of my clients, we may not meet often, we may not talk often, but I will always drop text or call every now and then to them to catch up. You see, I feel like a lot of agents, they say, hey, they have a data. All of us, we have our data of our clients. They say, hey, 3 years already, SSD 搞了, time to touch base, everything. But I think it's beyond that lah. Sometimes you just, you see their social media. Most of my clients are on my social media also.
You have the same mindset as me.
But maybe I pioneer, they say. But the thing is, you will see like, it's genuinely you want to show concern, or you see they go holiday and things like that. You feel happy for them. I think the joy, like just now I shared, right, the joy of knowing that you have served your clients well is when they come back to you.
Yes.
Or they refer people to you. I think that is the greatest joy for real estate, for us to have this ecosystem for our warm leads. Yeah.
But many experienced agents don't like what I say. They don't like to be in social media platform. It's because they feel that there must be a line drawn between personal and business. But whatever you all share is actually, it doesn't matter because it's a two-way thing. You see.
That's the problem lah. Lao Jiao will always have this mindset because it's the. So I tell you, experienced agent today, what problem experienced agent are facing, right? Because I have seen a very successful experienced agent, and they feel that there's no need for them to embrace change. And I think that is the very scary part. You will see a sudden drop of clientele, you'll see a sudden drop of cases. You may not see it now, but it will come definitely. Why? Firstly, you don't renew your client base in a sense that the younger generation and things like that. You don't know how to connect or communicate, I should say. You know, like now my son tell me, bro, what is bro? I also don't know. So you need to, excuse me, you need to know all these to communicate with them. And if you still don't embrace all this, now that I start to learn IG, people proceed to thread already. Then TikTok, while you just started TikTok, people already master TikTok. Then these are things that I feel experienced agent, we may not be as fast, but we definitely need to embrace and know what's going on the ground. So, when you meet clients, you have a topic to talk about.
Keep up with changes lah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Without changes, you don't follow. I think, that's very hard to keep up with business.
Yeah, that's the reason why three of us is all here also, because we also embrace changes. We have no choice but also to do a podcast like this to bring you our experience and also to share more things with you. But it's like that one, social media is like that. End of the day, some will like it, some will don't like it. So we cannot control, but whatever we say is truly from our heart. And also because our business model is keep on changing, no choice, we have to do it. But just now Don was saying that if, let's say, this experienced agent not interested in social media, you're saying that there is a lapse in the way that what will actually happen to their business?
Actually, you see, let's be very truthful to everyone. Today, if you are about 50 years old, your client base more or less is within this age group. And definitely as time come by, right, people are thinking about retirement already, right? You have house to sell, they might liquidate, but they will not be able to elevate their assets anymore. And that's where you will see a declining in your sales. I think this is the hard truth. You don't renew your group of clients to a younger age group where they are the working generation. They are the generation that are still can chiong one. Still thinking of elevating their assets. Then you very fast you get phased out already. Correct. Because all your clients at this stage, right, they are liquidating their assets to give their children the money to buy, in a sense, maybe. And you can't communicate with the children. You square one, you sipang one, then you go and talk to one xiao to be honest, sorry, but I think I want to be, we just, I think experienced agent, we cannot say you lah. We are all experienced. We all need elderly. We all need to take this as a reminder call that we need to be up, 跟上潮流啦. We must follow the trend. Yeah.
Hey, but then 我们讲到这样多 right? Okay, say must follow up, must what? Why not we give the viewers a method that you can actually connect with younger generations?
How?
Like,
you say lah.
I say
You say ma.
I know he every week do TikTok live.
Okay, so personally what I do is this lah. Okay, I embrace really social media and I'm always into the new things lah. Okay, TikTok. We are actually doing the TikTok live, TikTok video. I think that's one way. But then you realize one thing, youngsters speak and I speak bo xiang. Yeah, the youngsters when they're doing video they speak really fast, really powerful. And they get very straight to the point. Youngsters to me is attention span not so long. So you don't loso so much. Yeah, that's number one. Okay, and I realized that there's now Xiaohongshu, there's Lemonade. There's a lot of things. So if
I like your face out.
if you don't touch all this, you don't try to get into all this, then I think it's very difficult. And secondly, I think what Vincent said is very true. A lot of agents like to separate their life. Agent life. When I come home, sorry, no more agency work. But then today, what I feel is we are doing a job that is our life. Yeah, so if you don't want to share your social with your work life, I think it's very difficult for people to get connected to you. What do you think?
There must be a balance in the way that by showing your work life plus your social life is nothing wrong. Anyway, you can see from social media, a lot of people will do what, or even they eat this, eat that, also post in social media.
Yeah.
I mean, it's their life. What they want to do, we cannot control. But end day, importantly, is how can we improve ourselves to catch up with this newer trend of generation, how they think, what are the things that they want in life. Like both of you have said, so like the older one, maybe they liquidate their property to buy for their children. But end day is, do you know what the children want? If you don't keep up trend with them, you won't know one. So a lot of people just want to say that, never mind, the parent will find me. Actually, it's not.
No.
In the end, the parent will find you one.
Yes. I have an agent. Previously, the mom gave a sum of money to the son to buy a property. Okay, so I think it's in Orchard area. So, but this agent are very, very powerful. He will always dictate and tell the client on what to buy. So he always say, you buy lower floor, you don't need such good facing because it's just an investment. But the son don't want this. The son say, my mom give me this amount of money, I want high floor. I don't mind paying a bit more since it's not my money. And then, he resisted. He go and tell the mom, tell the son don't buy this, blah, 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 blah. End up, you know what happened? The son bought the property.
For another agent.
Through
another agent that gave him the high floor and unblocked view. And he lose the deal.
That is sad. I believe so. Some of the experienced agent or even some of the agent out there also facing the same thing is because we are not listening to what our client want. So in these sort of cases, it's definitely the client, the paymaster is the parents. But on the same time, the children is the one that eventually is going to stay there.
Yes.
So are we listening to what they really want? Yeah, so this is what I want to bring across to people out there to make them understand.
Expensive lesson.
It's really expensive.
That one is a very expensive lesson.
Like to me, I closed one, which is actually my client. Her daughter was the one that bought the property from me. So I was quite happy because it's like a generation. Is it called third generation? Or second parents, then second generation. The daughter eventually bought a property from me because before that she wanted to buy a BTO. So when after discussing with her, eventually they venture into new launches. But at least once we get into trend about all this generation thinking, right? When you meet them, you listen to them, you know how to communicate, which is actually very important. We cannot use our old time of thinking, you want to listen to me. Last time your parents like that one, they follow me.
This one is like you 做兵 Last time your is 你聽我講 then now different. Now you must show empathy, listening ear. But the thing is, young generation. Just now you were asking how we connect. I think they are very straightforward people. They want straight to a point. You don't go one round and tell me what they are very factual people. So and that's the thing, because you see the span today of anyone, why people scroll TikTok, and TikTok is so fun is because everything fast. Then you get your content within seconds. So that is what younger generation people want. They want straight to the point, not drama series. So I think that is what we need to improve. I feel that how we want to connect with the younger generation at this moment. Yeah.
You come to think of it, now I'm also in the trend already. Because I don't watch drama anymore. YouTube now, they got a lot of drama in 2 hours. Wow. Crazy follow of that. So
30 episodes in 2 hours.
Yeah, 30 episodes in 2
cut
hours.
short everything cut short.
They
narrate and everything. So you don't waste time at all.
So now you don't waste time because later on people don't want to see. Because you talk so much. Okay, so maybe after we're talking about experienced agent, right? I mean, all of us been new before 16, 17 years back. How actually you find you find nowadays new agent challenges?
Bolui lor.
This is normal. Last time you do also bolui.
16 years ago also bolui hard, bro.
Then okay, the number one thing is I think they always find one thing knowledge. Not enough knowledge. Last time is different. Last time we are people who bo knowledge, never mind, we go and chiong. We go and see or can try, then we learn on the job. Okay, but nowadays I feel that the new agents not that they don't want to learn, it's because they don't know how to, because things are more complex nowadays. Information, yes, is there, but then you need to be able to draw out the correct info and things like that. So this one to me is number one. Number two is knowledge. Bolui plus knowledge.
I feel the number one most killer lah for new agents is expectation. Right? Because social media, you see the glamorous side of this job. You see platinums, you see super plat. But I always like to say this, Ali Eku lah. Correct. You can be a platinum for a month. 11 months you jia cao, my friend, ma si bo lui ma. Correct. But it's how you can achieve the consistency. And I tell you, in this trade, it's about consistency. It's the same as your clients, right? Or your transactional clients versus a client. How you want to run our business, transactional or you want to run long term. It's the same as how you build consistency in your sales. You want to be a 1 month wonder or you want to build consistency through the years. And I think a lot of new agents have this thing called expectation. They expect themselves to close a deal, or they see the glamorous side, and they don't know about the hard work that they really need to put in to achieve that moment on stage for that 15 seconds. And that is a spiral thing, because first 3 months you come in, wow, the expectation hype. Then after that, actually not that glamorous after all. Then the next 3 months, you start to swala mai zhou. And that's how a lot of the turnover rate for new agents is so high. I mean, you can see the data, right? That the turnover rate for brand new agents to survive in this trade is pretty high. Yeah.
But there are also many people that still want to join the trade because of what has been so-called posted in social media, that people are seeing it that, wow, this business is sibei ho tan.
Sibei ho tan, confirm.
It's the same. Everyone see the good side. You sell insurance, they every day fly Turkey, Las Vegas. I also see, wow, insurance 没拍走 I also don't mind. Every day JPK on it. I also don't know why. Then you see, grass is always greener on the other side. Right? While you are in your full-time job, you're saying, wow, real estate hold. But honestly, we got zero basic. High risk, high gain, everything is like that. Every month we start the month not on zero. We start the month negative, my friend.
Because of expenses.
You need to feed your whole family, you need all your expenses. You start the month with negative. And if your mindset is not strong enough, you by mid of the month you go kiss already, I tell you.
Yeah. I mean, in fact, that is a true fact is happening on the ground for the past few years, which maybe not all people know lah. If you're not in this trade, definitely you will see as a real estate 很好赚. For consumer out there, they also think that 很好赚 just because of that deal. But in fact, we have our own running cost that we have to pay even though we don't close deal. So being a new agent is not easy, but definitely there must be a formula or business model to kickstart from there as well lah. So like what David say, knowledge. Actually, knowledge they have, but the only thing is what? The only thing is too much knowledge, information from there. There is no action, right? Eventually, they don't work one. Yes. Because in real estate, it's still about action. I don't know about you, because when I started real estate, that time is on the ground action. Yes. Because no money
Bolui lah.
Bolui, what can we do? Like last time we can do the AB flyers.
Yeah.
That was used to be last time. But after CEA so-called is formed, all this has been cut off. But definitely there are still people doing, but this is all illegal, just to let you know. So based on this, I also do my flyers, I also do road show, I also do door knock. Because Bolui when Bolui, I still have 2 kids, 1 car, and also my house to serve the installment. Groundwork is the key for everything already. I don't know about you. That was how I do when I started.
But you don't feel that now it's past the stage of, I don't know, when I started this industry, the lao jiao at that point of time, they will tell you, wow, half a year I took Mercedes, I took BM, the bai tao but I find that now we are past that stage of all these things I feel in this industry now. But
sorry I still heard someone a few days ago also tell me, this one no choice one. You still must have. Because it's like what I say, 白桃嘛, yes. 白桃爱货嘛.
It makes a big difference.
No right or wrong.
Yeah.
But it's just that how your consumer look upon you only.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. But
because
how you actually, I feel that is how you bring yourself to your clients. But car, all these matters, to me, I don't think it matters so much now to clients. Because some clients also feel that you are very stupid to pay 100 or 1,000 for COE, just to get that bai tao. Because if I can take the, you get me. But for our job, we need a car lah. Like one weekend we can travel 200 km. I also don't understand. I feel like Grab drivers, yeah. So, I think we are past that stage of last time the bai tao thing is the, die must have one. But now I think it's more towards what you want. If you work so hard, then you think that you can afford, then you go ahead lah, Tibo.
It's definitely an achievement for them also lah, to get something that they want in their life, because I think it's only really real estate can help you to achieve this in the shortest period of time. That is a true fact. But provided you are really earning.
Yep.
You work hard for it, you earn for it. But there are also people suffering, which is a lot of people don't see one.
Overcommitment.
Yeah, overcommitment just because of what Don said. They just want to have that bai tao. Like people see that, wow, I have this, I have that to look good. But in fact, pocket can't come. I think this is a very sad truth lah.
I think not only in real estate now, I think they are not only looking at agents looking good. Okay, the knowledge and the information that you can bring out to clients is not very important. And in fact, to all the new agents or even experienced agent, I think right now we have passed the stage of being a buy-sell agent.
No, buy, sell, rent. Last time advertisement.
Buy, sell, rent. Okay, nowadays it's really into consultancy and really to empower clients. Because today, I always feel this now. Okay, if my client don't sing the same page as me, they will never buy. Because they must know exactly what they want. Yeah, then it's only when I ask them, they say, oh yeah, they will give me the answer. For example, like Sora, the launching that's coming up soon. Okay, when I introduced Sora to my client, the first thing she told me was, hey, no, David, Jurong cannot. I say, Jurong, why cannot? She say, because last time I was schooling there, Jurong cannot make it. I say, how many years did you not go to Jurong already? Yeah, then after spending 15 or 20 minutes going through slides with her, then she realized, it's changing so much. Then she said, hey, David, then I want to buy new launch, where should I go? I say, you tell me. I say, Sora seems to be a good choice. So it's empowering the clients. That's how I feel.
Yeah, the key word is empowering your client to make them understand that what is going on, rather than I dictate you to buy what I think that you should buy.
Yeah.
I think that the trend have changed
you
here.
Be a bit more patient.
Yeah.
I think with knowledge, I believe every agency will say they have the best training. So training, you have all the knowledge. But I think one thing is very critical is how you deliver. We can all have the same knowledge, but when we deliver to our clients, everyone deliver differently. And how your delivery determines how they accept, how they accept whatever they have delivered to them and how they process it. Because I believe one type of thing, three different people say to the same person, right? They have the same different meaning. So I think delivery is on how to deliver your knowledge to your end consumer, which is your clients, is very critical, especially in our trade now.
Yeah. Pitching is more the pitching portion.
Pitch in pitch like do sales talk like that.
Not about sales talk. It's about how you bring that message across. Easy for them to reference with, easy for them to understand, and then listen to their so-called their concern.
Yes.
Then from there we can actually advise them accordingly. This is what what Don say is correct. Every agency will say they are the best training. But in fact, in our company, it's definitely we have the best training. That's for sure. If not, I'll be in a company for so long already, correct now. And then we have our Pronex investment suite to also share this factual and data to our client out there to let them understand that why certain time it's not about sales talk, it's about data.
Yep.
They will understand from there that, in fact, I have missed this portion that nobody have actually explained to me.
Which is the younger generation, they are data driven.
Yep.
They are facts and figures driven. Don't bullshit your way to imagine yourself staying in this condo.
There's emotion.
That one past the time already. Now the younger one is how much? Everything. You break down everything. So it's really the investment suites and things like that is a good comparison, an immediate comparison. Within seconds, we can show to our clients the facts don't lie, numbers don't lie. Yeah, I think that's the thing. We can go towards the younger generation.
Hey, but people say, you must sell them a dream.
Yeah, now they dream every day also got dream lah. I think you see last time you see one Ferrari on the road wow, everyone hit turn. Wow, Ferrari. Now you see Ferrari on the road, you maybe 5 or 6 people turn only.
Because it's everywhere now. Singapore is one of the richest countries.
So it's no longer the dream of staying in a condo is achievable for every Singaporean, to be very honest lah.
Yep.
As long as you go towards the right direction. I'm not saying, I'm not generalizing but you go towards the same direction, towards your career, everything. Generally, why I say so? Generally, you can stay a condo also, but depends on how many bedder there are. Your HDB today also worth $1 million. How many $1 million HDB transacted today? But the location, you need to compromise and things like that. So these are weighing options for all the different clients that your agent talk on. I tell you a lot of. I also every time say can stay condo. I can stay condo. Can, my friend. You sell already. Today you stay Queenstown 5-room flat, prime area. I bring you to Woodland. You can accept the location. Then you must accept condo. Yeah. It's the same. So I think the conception now is no need dream already. Everyone have this dream.
Gen Z know exactly what they want. It's just that how we actually align ourselves to what they want and then bring them forward to their destination. That's how I feel.
Quite scary. How come you say it's quite scary?
You see your son, you're very fast. I tell you, they already know what they want. And that is the thing. They know what they want. They are very clear of what they want. And they'll go all out to get what they want. It makes sense. That's actually the whole society progressed this way. In the 80s, we are like bambanel. Then now you see cake in. So we don't keep pace. Very fast. We also kena Nokia dengan bo liao.
Yeah, actually, like what Don say, my son already tell me already, Daddy, once I work, I'm going to stay with you, but I buy a property for investment. I put there, but that one is my money.
Then you never say you want to collect rental.
Yeah, I said, I said, then you stay in my place, collect rental lah.
Yeah.
没扣来的嘛，correct no?
吃你的，住你的，睡你的，但是赚钱他的。哇，西北。
Actually，现在很多都是这样。
But the problem that I foresee also that's the reason why our marriage rate also drop 不让搞音吗？
Yeah.
OK 啦。
现在我们讲到有 marriage 的
没有啦，是事实啊。
路途路远啊。
对啊。To have consistent sales coming in to me is always a key factor. It's not one
any
time
agents can be out there,
go for the fame, then after that,
but then you cannot
you tell me leader 鬼
Yeah, so